Alright, we're working on this 2016 Nissan Altima. We're going to be upgrading these headlights to these AUXITO, and these are really good ones right here. Now these halogens that are in here I should have done before, but what I like to do is just do a side-by-side comparison. But I will tell you that these halogens were so bad I almost missed a side road, so definitely will be glad to get these on here. So these are H11s. You're going to need a set for your high and your low. And you know, just like with the halogens, you don't want to be handling the bulbs and touching the chips and stuff on these. So this is a little Allen in here that we may need to rotate and adjust. You want the chips to be pointed at 3 and 9 when they go in. So we may have to adjust this collar here, so that's what we'll use that for. But here is the whole unit with the anti-flicker, and then the part, of course, that hooks in where the normal halogen would. And it also has the cooling fan. So I said you're going to need two of these. And so these are exactly the same, H11s. Even though the halogen will be an H9 and H11, you just need an H11. It'll work for all these. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Now what you want to do is turn your wheel. In my case, probably going to take the wheels or the wheel completely off here, that I'm going to show you, so it's just completely out of the way and I can give you a better view. So whichever side you're working on, you want to turn that wheel as far as you can so you can gain access in here to get these clips. So when you go to the other side, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to turn the wheel back this other way. Okay, like I said, I just took the wheel off here so I can show you this panel here and all these clips. Now you'll need to have yourself one of these trim tools. You're going to come in here and start popping these out. There's going to be a spot right here it's clipped into that's broken. You may have some over here. So this piece is clipped here. There's a piece that goes here and then it's clipped to this. So you'll either have to move these or move these over here. And then you'll be able to pull this over enough to get access. So I just took mine completely out of the way here. Alright, so we can look in here. We can easily see our low right here. And you can remove this, or you can just go ahead and twist it and take it out and pull it back here. But you're just going to mash down really hard right there. And then we have our low beam. Okay, so you can just see that blue over there to the right side. And that is where the high is. Kind of hard to see at this angle. So there it is. Now I've got to come up here, and I can either pull this tab back and remove it now. Just pull back on that one, my finger, and pull it down. Or I could pull it back and remove it as well. Now I'm just going to give this a little turn counterclockwise. And then there we have our high beam. Okay, so what I've done, I just took this headlight out so I can give you a better view here. We're looking at the low. Here's the high over here. They're the same, oriented. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at the end here, and you can see where we have the notch. The way it's going to go in is like this. Now the other thing we want to note, you can put you a mark, but if you look where the wire's coming out here, that is directly in line with the bottom of where the chips go. So if we have this wire like this, we know that it's vertical. Now when we put it in here, it's going to go in just like this. Okay, I was looking at it wrong. So the wide part is right here. This is the wide part. It's right up here where this is at. So the wide part is going to go here. So it actually goes over here at about 10 o'clock. So I was incorrect. So we're going to rotate it. Now if you look at that, so actually I thought I was going to have to move, but it turns out I don't. So you see, when it's in here, we know that the chips are going to be at 9 and 3 because this is in line with the chip where they go, the flat there, so we know that it's going to be vertical. So it doesn't always work out that way. Sometimes you have to rotate the collar in order to get this where you want it. And let's just say that you had some and this didn't line up with the flat. Well, then you would just put you a mark and go by your mark. Okay, so same thing over here. Our big flat is right here, so it's going to go in there at about 10 o'clock, and then we're just going to rotate it, and we know we're going to have it the way we want. This is the ideal position. And as you can see, those are both exactly where we want them. Now, like I said, I wanted to show you with it out because I can give you a better view and show you how they're going to orient. It's kind of hard to get in there in the car, but you will be able to get to these. They're not that difficult. All right, so we're back over here at the car. We're going to hook up the low first, and you can zip tie these if you don't want these just hanging in here, but pretty simple. All right, we're just hooking up the high here. If I can. And we'll just make sure they're working. Okay, there's our low. And there's the high, and you can see the tremendous difference here already. All right, I've verified they're working. I'm going to go ahead and just get my flat back in place. Like I said, in your case, you want to just pull this thing over a little bit to get in there, you can, because I've done it both ways. Now, I can't say that you won't have any other clips down here. A lot of that stuff has long since been removed and lost at some point. All right, so we will test these out once it gets dark and we'll do a comparison. All right, so here we are, and you can definitely tell which one is which. And we'll go outside and take a look at it in a second. And that's just with one of the brights on there. And it is insanely bright on the bright. We'll go ahead and get both of them installed now. Okay, and here we have them both installed. And then here we have it on bright. And I'm sure this camera is not doing these justice, but they are way, way better. Alright, so that's going to do it for the video. You see how easy it is to install these LEDs. Now, I know that there's a lot of choices when it comes to LED headlights, but these are a step above, so it's about quality. So you will not be disappointed with these. So I will leave the link in the description. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.